Okay, here we go for part two. Notice that uh, if you're using Google Docs, it'll save automatically. Down here is your homework is going to be in this one, right? Which is just this example. Give you a chance to try it on your own, and you're welcome to do that. The second way that I wanted to show you to do the Gantt chart, and I don't care which method you use, is using this program called JX Project. And JX Project should be on the server somewhere, on the shared drive. There's probably a um, how to get the program opened uh, from from the lesson, wherever you got the links to the videos and stuff. Like on the calendar. On the calendar there'll be instructions about how to get this going. And I know sometimes it's a little glitchy, this program. So if you can get it working, awesome. If you can't, you might need to log out and log back in, try again. But if you're frustrated with trying to get JX Project working, stick to the Google Docs, and that's fine. You only have to be able to do it once. Um, this is essentially an empty Gantt chart, and we're going to have to fill it with our tasks, etc. And I'm not going to do them all. One thing that I would warn you, like whatever it's opened at, mine is in minutes right now, is that you might want to change that. So ours was in days, and I think if I right click on that, display units, I'm going to change that to days, everything to days, or whatever. If your project is in minutes, or you could think of days as computer science periods, whatever you want to change that. And then I've actually got, the problem is I got to type it in, I guess. Task name is research, and the duration was 10 days. And this is a little annoying, I suppose. And it has no predecessor, so I'm not going to put anything in there. 10. There, dandy. Let's have a look here. Oh, resources would be like who's doing it. Notice that this is in minutes now too, which isn't great. I wonder if I could fix that. Let me just see. Timeline format. Let's see if we can do it in days. Okay. Now that's okay. That's in hours. I guess that's not so bad. Maybe I should do it in weeks. There, that looks okay. Maybe it'll squish it as I add stuff. We'll just see. And then problem definition. And notice that that's switched right away. So I'm going to have to, that's right. The very first line is the whole, this is the whole project. So I'm going to change the, this is like the name of the project, Gantt chart example. And then this one is going to be research. We had to give it a title first. Research, and that's going to be, the duration is going to be 10 days. And then what it does, it starts adding stuff up for us on the whole project. I'd forgotten all about that. And you see, this top thing is like the project, and the resources. Notice that it just put, I didn't type that. The program did that itself. If you want to remove that, you can just delete it, which I will probably in a second, but I want to get going. Problem definition, and its duration was 12 days. And you see that it's adding on there 12 days. And again, if you want a timeline format, let's do it in months. There, that looks better. And you see this task and that task, it tells who's doing it. And I'm just going to keep going here. The next one was planning. Oh, it's automatically done the predecessors. And this key here is the predecessor. So for instance, problem definition, and it did this automatically, was dependent on research, wasn't it? It had to be, so I'd put predecessors to, and then it puts a little line in that says this has to be done before this. And this is where we'll see that some stuff can be done at the same time. And it's automatically doing it for us a little bit. So, and this one was, what was it, 14 days for planning? Oh, hardware design, I missed it. Hardware design, number of days, 14. It's a free version, so it's constantly asking to get advertising. There we go. And notice, I think the reason why it's doing it automatically says that these can't be done at the same time is because of the resource. We can set it so there's prerequisite tasks. The predecessors are the prerequisite tasks, and now it's got that. Now, if I took this resource out, this meet myself resource, I wonder if I can just delete it. Oh, this is if you wanted to split it up. I'm going to see if I can just delete this. Yeah, delete. Bam, bam, gone. Next one was planning, which was dependent on C, which was, C was hardware design, which was 4. And again, I put that in there. That's kind of annoying, but you can fix that up. The next one, I want to get to the spot where we're showing 2 at the same time, so I can show you what that looks like on the JX project. This was 1 days. Big project, obviously. And notice there's the whole project, the Gantt chart project. It says that it's going to take 41 days, and we can see all the prerequisite tasks. What was it? Personnel assembly. And notice that it's also 4, right? And so right now, and I'll talk about this after I get the duration in there. Duration was 10 days. Okay, and then on we go. Okay, you get the idea. And its prerequisite was 4, but notice that I thought we said that this one should be at the same time as that these two, planning and personnel assembly, they could be done at the same time. Well, right now it's the same resource. It's this resource myself. So that means they couldn't be at the same time, because it's not like myself could be doing 2 tasks. So as soon as we remove that resource, we'll be able to do them both at the same time. And then as we add these things to here, we'll see the Gantt chart be assembled. Okay, and then save this. Once you got through, you go through and finish this off, save it. It should be the same number of days, which was 125 or whatever that it took. It might be a little bit different because this thing actually keeps track of weekends and stuff like that. So get that done. See if it's the same. Choose which one you like, and then for the homework, you do 1, whichever one you like, the JX project or the Gantt chart. That is up to you. Okay, have fun with the Gantt charts, and that's all I have to say about that.